Good morning, my name is the old mechanic. Still busy on the Honda CB500X. Really lovely bike. Wonderful, lightweight. More than enough horsepower to kill yourself. And what are we going to do today? Today I'm going to show you how you can do your own brake fluid change. With this bike, it's from 2018, it is really necessary. The brake fluid hasn't been changed in 4 years, so it's brown like coffee. Now, first thing we're gonna do is to get the reservoir horizontal. And I see, luckily I have a winch, so I'm gonna let it lean a bit. Over that side. Let's have a look. Yes, now it's alright. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is cover everything with towels. Brake fluid is very aggressive and you don't want to have that on your paint or plastic. So let's have a look. This, okay, you can see it. Now we're gonna unscrew een bakje en mijn towel. You does it look good? We have to clean that. So put paper in there. So there. Then a lot of moisture, which is normal after so many years. Even kijken, een beetje zo. Then, wow, first have to suck it out a bit. So. Oh. So. Okay. Terrible. Guys, because this brake fluid is already in here for 4 years, I want to know the boiling point, because brake fluid is absorbing moisture, and the more moisture there is in your brake fluid, the lower the boiling point is. This is my refractometer. I'm gonna put brake fluid, that brake fluid, onto here. Close the lid, look into the brightness from outside, and then we can see the boiling point. Let's see. Do it with a tire wrap. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit! Oh, the boiling point is just above 125 Celsius, 125 degrees Celsius, which is terrible, absolutely terrible. When you ride in the mountains or when you go, braking for a long time, your braking fluid starts to boil and you get gas bubbles, and then your braking power is gone with the wind. You're gonna kill yourself. So this I'm gonna deal with, of course. I'm gonna put new brake fluid. Come on over and see how bad it is. So guys, now you can see how 4-year-old brake fluid looks like. It's very dangerous. This is a good reservoir. It has that, yeah, what is it? Little iron piece which prevent the brake fluid from shooting out if you watch. Oh, there were already bubbles. Here, watch. Bubbles are coming out. So let's start. So guys, what do we need? That's easy. Of course, brake fluid. I always use Castrol React Performance .4. Why? Because it's good and I never had a problem with it. That's what we're gonna use. Then we need a canister with a hose to put on your bleeding screw, air bleeding screw of the caliper. That we need. We need wrench 8 for the bleeding screw. I use this one, an old one, for old brake fluid, and I'm gonna suck out as much old brake fluid as I can, as I don't want to mix the new brake fluid with the old. So watch. Now, okay, we're gonna give it a clean. Okay. Start to rain. Now, I'm gonna pour in. Oh wow! Watch how this looks. Now I'm gonna opening the bleed screw. Get some pressure on the handle. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Always be sure that the level is right. Don't pour it too much. Just a bit again. Up. This bike has ABS, so it needs a bit more of brake fluid, as it first has to go through the ABS pump. Hop. Hop. Squeeze and then open close. Squeeze, open close. Squeeze, open close. Squeeze, open close. Open close. Open close. Okay, fill it up again. Hop. Not too high. See, bubbles are coming out. There was some air trapped somewhere. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. I see some air coming out here too. Look. Okay. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Even kijken. Oops. Oei. Was just a bit too far. But watch. Then we do this. Oh no, no. Okay, open, close, pressure, open, close, open, close. It's so easy, you can do it yourself. Have a look. Okay, now, one more time. So I want to be sure that it's also in the ABS pump. Up, 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 up. Okay. And again. It's already much better. Feeling really, sturdy, how you call it, firm. Okay, hold it a bit like this and a bit like that. Okay. Okay. Yes. Now we're gonna fill it. First clean. I always do. I stay a tiny bit underneath the max level, as when you put in the diaphragm it pours out here, and I don't want that to happen. Now we're gonna give the diaphragm a good clean. It's easy as that. Just so. Oh, it's really raining. Okay, a bit inside out, especially those edges. Okay, great. Then this side. Yes, wonderful. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. See here. Okay. Then we have that wonderful plastic thing that goes on top. It has this tiny hole, venting hole. It prevents from creating a vacuum as the pads wear out. We don't want to have that, so be sure that it is open. Well, this is open. Then we're gonna give this baby a clean tune. Oh, oh. So, let's see. Okay. Actually, it's so easy, and I don't think dealers do this, but perhaps there are. I never saw them. Now, you could do this. First get this one on and then carefully up, place it on top. But now, watch. All that white powder is aluminium oxidization, something like that. I have a specially brush for it. this brush. It has, I think, brass wires. So that's much better. And now, tip from the old mechanic again. There are two slits over there and over there. Be sure they are open, which they are. Oh, here. And now, the most difficult part. Get the cap the right way on, with the reading pointing to the driver, not the other way around. I did that once. Place it on top, then this out of the way, hop hop. Of course, I'm gonna put a tiny bit of grease on my screws that prevents them from rusting. One. And then we have his brother. What? A bit, I said. Now, don't screw it too tight. Just feel it tight is enough. Give the outside hop clean. Ah, this is much better. Wow. And now it's great. Well done. Now we're gonna take the hose off. You have to do that carefully. Oh. Actually, it is easy. Okay. Be sure it's closed. And now, a tip from the old mechanic. In here now, until the upper level, is brake fluid. And in time, that starts to corrode, to rust that air bleeder screw. So what I always do, perhaps I'm the only one, but now you can do it too. Make from a bit of toilet paper and gently, wait a minute, carefully. Okay, if you put it in too rough, it splashes out. That's not pop pop. I see it soaking in. So this is the first one, as you perhaps can see it. And then we do it one more time. So, and that one stays in for a while. So all the brake fluid sucked out. Well done. Even kijken. Now, a quick bonus tip. If you have a winch or a center stand, watch. Get the front wheel off the ground. That's the way to test if your pistons in the calipers don't stick. And here, what we hear is just the noise that the brake pads make onto the disc, which is normal. And you can hear it, and they loosen perfectly. So guys, this was my video about doing your own brake fluid change on a Honda CB500X. Is it easy? Absolute. Can you do it? With my video, it's a piece of cake. I hope you enjoyed it. And for now, old mechanic.